And now we continue our special series, Flavors of the Chinese New Year. We head today to South Korea, where the New Year is called Solao. Families there traditionally gather to make and eat dumplings called Mandoo. Our Joseph Kim has this report.
It's one of the only times in the year Seoul, a bustling metropolitan with 10 million people, stands still. It's for Seollal, or the Lunar New Year, a time where traditionally families came together to spend quality time with one another, and more importantly, eat. One of the special foods enjoyed as part of the celebrations is Mandoo, a Korean dumpling-like dish. And I went to the Institute of Korean Royal Cuisine to find out what it's all about.
Eating Mandoo on Solao has a special meaning. Solao means new start. That's why Mandoo is like pouch you wrap something with. By eating Mandoo, we're eating blessings, wishing you good fortune for the whole year.
A combination of beef and pork to make it more tender. Kimchi, tofu, and sweet potato noodles for texture. Scallion and seasoning, all to make this bundle of deliciousness. Although many cultures have foods that are wrapped, Hanbok-ro and other scholars believe the origins of Mandoo has influence from China. It's just one of the foods that would have been prepared to celebrate the holiday, and customarily, families would start preparations 2 months in advance.
And it'd typically be the women who have to do all this strenuous labor, including cooking and making sure that the snacks and everything else is correctly prepared. Now I'm just doing this one, but imagine having to do it for an entire family.
But across town, it appears times have drastically changed. More South Korean families don't get together, let alone make Mandoo. And the ones that do eat it for the holiday can easily buy it elsewhere.
During the Lunar New Year, our sales of Mandoo increased 3 to 5-fold. It's because making Mandoo takes a lot of effort and time. Although people grow up eating it, they don't have the time to make it anymore.
A new trend is even emerging, where South Koreans are choosing to vacation abroad rather than spend time with their families. Of course, there are those who worry the notion of family above all else is dying out. But experts argue it's just a romanticization, given women are usually the ones stuck doing all the work.
Patriarchy is a large reason people are not spending the holiday with their families. From a woman's perspective, though they are celebrating the same Lunar New Year as a man, they have to spend the holiday with the husband's family and do all the work.
And just as these morsels came from China, so too did Confucius family ideologies. Slowly but surely, with the younger generation, these traditions are disappearing. But sometimes, that's what happens with progress. Joseph Kim for CGTN, Seoul.